Welcome to 1,000 Women, 1,000 Ways. And our guest today is Marina. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Jen. Thank you so much.
Oh, very excited to have you here.
Thank you. It's exciting to be here.
You have such an amazing story that has led you to this. Your story started when you found that cosmetics were really aggravating and irritating you, and you were becoming allergic to it.
I was, yeah. In my late teens, my mum decided that I needed to start cleansing and toning and moisturising and looking after my skin, which is very important. So she took me to the shops and we chose a brand that everybody used, and I started using this particular brand. But then I started to find after a period of time that my skin started to attack me. The acne that I had, which I never had as a teenager, all of a sudden erupted. And when you're 17, 18 years of age and never had acne, it's kind of a slap in the face. The redness, the irritation, it just spiraled out of control. So then I thought, well, I've got to wear makeup to cover it. But then that posed another lot of problems where I was blocking my pores. So the redness and irritation was then getting worse because something else was irritating my skin, which was the makeup. And that went on for years. And I honestly did not see the end of the tunnel. Because every time you need to go out, and you know, you're young, you want to go out, you want to go into the pool, but you're afraid the makeup will wash off to unveil this horrible skin. It's not, it really damages your self-esteem. But during this time I was studying naturopathy, and I got to a module, and this was my aha moment. I got to a module where I read a phrase that said, anything applied to the skin topically can affect you if you have an allergic reaction to it, no different to absorbing it orally. And I thought, oh, well, that's interesting. I've never read the back of a skincare bottle of moisturiser or anything like that. But then I read the back of one of my cleansers, and I couldn't even read it. The word was 20,000 letters long. So I punched it into the computer, the internet, just to see what is that. And it came up to be a byproduct of paint thinner.
Whoa.
A byproduct of paint thinner was in my cleanser, it was in my moisturiser, it was in my toner, and this particular ingredient was in all of the brands that I used. Now that I know this, what do I do about it? So I said to my mum the following night, I said to her, you know what, I'm going to make a moisturiser. We know that almond oil is good for the skin, we know that coconut oil is good for the skin, we know that vitamin E is good for the skin, but how do we combine that into a cream? How do you make a cream? So I researched ingredients that I found were chemically matched to be the closest thing to human skin sebum. And there are a number of plant material that matches our skin. So my theory was, if you give the skin what it's familiar with, it'll always respond positively to it, and it'll never get used to it because it feeds on these particular ingredients. And within a month, you wouldn't think there was anything wrong with my skin.
Let's try this and see what it smells like.
Well, this is a new bottle, so let me just pump it out a little bit.
Ah, yes, cradle cap and nappy rash. Most mums know about that.
Oh, yes. So it smells like coconut oil that it's made.
It does. You know, it almost feels like yogurt. It's so light.
Yes.
Wow. So you could actually eat this.
Well, you can add a bit of honey in there and you can go for your life.
I'll try it.
Have a go. Honestly, have a go.
I'm very much into health, and I think, mostly I will only put on my skin what I can eat. Actually, it's not bad.
So I started to just look at other ways to colour my lips and look at other ways to put an eyeliner. Yes.
So what kept you going? What was you driving for?
Oh, it was my customers. My customers, they would come in and they'd say, look at my skin, you know, and I could really empathise with them because I've been there, and I could say to them, look, I've been there, I know what that feels like. Why don't you try this? But I wouldn't give them 1,000 different products to take away. I'd say start with one product. If this works for you, and I always start with the organic all-over, if this works for you, then everything's going to work for you. But if this product doesn't work for you, then nothing's going to work for you. So don't sit back and wait. Just start researching and don't be afraid. Just go in and give it a go.
Now, I believe you also do a 5-minute makeover.
5 minutes is all it takes.
Okay, so I'm going to get one of our crew. Annabelle, would you like to have a 5-minute makeover? Awesome. Now, you didn't think this was going to happen today, did you, Annabelle? No. Thought you were just coming to be part of the crew and film. You didn't expect to be on this side of the camera. I think. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, and it's not clumpy.
No.
Yeah.
Your skin will never get used to this product. It'll always continue to work positively.
Which is awesome, and I love the fact that you can eat it. I'll have to have a little taste of this. But thank you so much for coming on today.
My pleasure.
It's been really great fun. I know Annabelle had a great time.
The skin looks lovely.
So thank you for watching today. I hope, well, you will have learned a lot about makeup and skincare. Please go to our website, www.1000women1000ways.com.au, and join us in our chat room, and we can talk more about Marina's Ambrosia products. Any allergies that you may have, we can share stories. So I look forward to meeting you there and to seeing you next time. Thank you for joining us.